Hi Cancer, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is going to be a general reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs that are in Cancer. Now, if you've been following me for the last year, I know I've taken kind of a break from my YouTube channel just because it's been, kind of an emotional roller coaster, and I feel like I wasn't really inspired to really record, to be honest with you, with the current energies that have been popping off. So, yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I do post daily messages on YouTube as well through my community tab if you want to check that out. Because I don't know how I'm going to really, continue posting here through the videos. I'm not sure. I honestly just lacked a lot of motivation and inspiration through these zodiac readings, and probably because I just needed a break and I needed to redirect my energy towards something that is more fun and more fire. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I've been doing that for the last month, and it's been really helping me, just using it as an outlet, because things are just so dark and serious sometimes within the current collective's energy, and astrologically it's not gonna get any easier. So I think we need to start pulling in different approaches, different perspectives on how to cope with the challenging energies that we are having to face. Cancer, it's the sun is in Cancer. This is why I'm starting my July readings with your sign. Mercury is in Cancer. The sun is in Cancer. So there's a lot of water in the cosmos. So this is telling me that, first of all, Cancer, you're all about embodying, home, family, foundation, the past, mother and father energies, especially healing and ancestral healing around the mother and father energies. So with all that being said, if you guys need a personal reading, please do check out my website through the link below. You can check out my Etsy shop. You can check out my crystal bracelets that I'm currently working on. If you're new to my channel, well, I'm introducing you to my original calling in your person crystal bracelet. So check that out. Read up on it if you're drawn to. This bracelet has helped a lot of people recently to really invoke the energies on healing, surrendering, but also getting in alignment. You have to be in alignment to that vibrational match that you want to call in. You can't just sit down and expect things to change and for someone to walk into your life without having to do the inner work. So you need to be a vibrational match if you want to call in someone that is worthy. So anything else I needed to tell you guys? So yeah, follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I am M Intuition Tarot. That's my handle on Instagram and Facebook. And check out my website if you want more details about the bracelets and my readings. So let's get into it, Cancer. What is going on now? If I feel relationship energies will come in, I'll focus on relationship. But in honesty, relationships are just a reflection of what's going on right inside, and it's also a reflection of how we were conditioned in family dynamics. So everything is really linked at this point in time. So let's look at this. Okay, so we have some messages here for you at the very beginning, which speaks of, okay, you got to loosen up a little bit. And this is why I went on TikTok, is because I needed to let go of control over having to do certain things at a certain time and having to control who's watching me and how many people are watching me. There's just this sense of surrender that needs to happen. So if you're currently going through some issues, some tough situations right now in your relationships, in your partnerships, within your family unit, well, it's all about control here. And the key here is to let go of control. And if you're single and if you're wanting to call in someone, well, you need to allow this situation to unfold naturally, like the card says. Okay, things happen via the path of least resistance. When we are holding on to something so tightly and we have all these high expectations and standards, we don't allow that freedom, that space to come in because we're blocking it with our energy, with our resistance. And this is what it's saying. So for some of you, this is about putting your walls down and allowing yourself to actually be vulnerable, expressing your love here, and go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is opening up. You might be dealing with someone, so take the messages as they resonate. Maybe we're talking about someone that you're dealing with here that is not allowing themselves to let their guard down and really show their true emotional self. Okay, so the key hit is, if we want to start connecting in genuine connections, we need to be honest with our feelings, and we need to allow ourselves to show ourselves. So if we don't allow ourselves to actually feel and be honest with our own self, how could you expect that of someone else? So it goes two ways, right? It's a two-way street. So these are what the two first messages are saying here. Let's get into the tarot and see what other energies come up for you in the month of July. Remember, time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. I know a lot of people have a hard time understanding that concept, but this basically means that these messages don't have to necessarily, apply to you right now. They might come up in the next few weeks, in the next few months. Energy is fluid. Energy moves through space and time, beyond space and time. Yeah, we got some conflict here, Cancer. 5 of Wands. This is definitely speaking of people not seeing eye to eye. And if you looked at my daily post, my daily message for July 7th, you'll see that there are issues around power struggles within family, within partnerships, within relationships, siblings. Take it as it resonates, but maybe the control issue is stemming from the fact that everyone has their guard up here. Everyone wants to get their point across, wants to get their message across, but it's just constant fighting. Nobody can understand each other when they're constantly in defense mode. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with that card here. Okay, so the Empress card came up. Again, mother energies. The Empress does embody mother. She's pregnant. She's giving birth. She's about to give birth. This can embody the new energies that are coming in. But I do feel mother with the Empress here. So there has to be some level of conflict or power struggle that comes from mother energies. Now, maybe unconsciously, you are not really, you're not really understanding that concept right now, and that's okay. But the issues you're having with your partner or with whoever it is in the month of July stems from mother healing, from mother issues. So really look at how, you were nurtured in your childhood, because the mother is screaming at me right now. Okay, King of Cups here at the bottom here. In reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can be your energy, male or female, doesn't matter. It's speaking of someone who does not have their emotions balanced. They're like all over the place. They're moody. They're insensitive. But basically because they're very sensitive to the energy of mother, power struggles, wanting to control the situation, not able to express how you feel. It's like you're blocking your emotions here. Emotions are not meant to stay trapped in our bodies. They're meant to come out and be released. Acknowledge them and release them. Figure out why you're feeling like that. Listen, we're in water. There's a lot of water, fire, and earth in the astrology right now. So that water is emotions. So if we don't tend to the emotions, then that's when we get triggered. We get to feel resentment towards others, like as if we're not understood. So there's someone here that needs to let their guard down, needs to really allow people or allow this energy to come in so that you can fully understand why you're feeling that way. The shadow side, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. High priest, maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. The signs don't have to really matter if you're not dealing with those signs. But it is telling me that the shadow sides is someone's again, letting go of control. You want control. This is Capricornian energy. It's restrictive. It's limiting. Okay? This is self-sabotaging behavior when we put our walls up and we don't allow things to come and affect us. It's like we're just pretending like it's not even impacting us. So emotionally, that's not really healthy. We need to express those emotions. We need to get them out into the open. You are trapped here. This is self-sabotage. The shadow side is this. It's the self-sabotage. It's the limitations. It's the restrictions. It's fears. But this is all an illusion. And this is everything that you were conditioned to be in childhood. So you're repeating these patterns. High priest, this is telling me this has to do with a commitment, a marriage for some of you. Long-term commitment. Someone here who, kind of took a vow to this commitment, to this relationship. I'm also hearing belief systems. That's it. It's, the belief systems aren't limiting you from really experiencing your true self, because you're controlled by these limiting beliefs, these fears, these anxieties that are triggered by these conflicts. What else do we have? Yeah, so you're not revealing something. Someone is not, The high priestess is the keeper of secrets. So something here is definitely secret, right? Something is mysterious. Something is not being revealed. And it's causing a lot of anxiety. Again, there's a lot of entrapment. There's a lot of limitation when it comes to revealing one's true self here, or one's true emotions. You're experiencing things and you're not allowing yourself to truly embody them and acknowledge them and release them and express them. Yeah, gosh, there's some underlying regret, sadness, or something here deep down that's causing all this sadness. Maybe sadness from the past, a past relationship. The high priest here speaks of marriage. So maybe this is a past relationship, a marriage that has ended for some. All right, let's get some, what am I feeling here, Spirit? Okay, so the energy oracle wants to talk to us. Appreciation. Maybe there's a lack of appreciation in this partnership. There's a lack of appreciation. Someone's not appreciating you, or you feel like this person is not appreciating you, and this is why you're not a very happy person. Rest and rejuvenation for me is telling me that healing, rest, really tuning into the body is what they're telling me. Tuning into how you feel. If you don't allow yourself to feel it, then you can't heal it. You can't experience it in a way that really speaks to your truth. Okay? So, healer. Yeah, there you go. They're right on schedule. Healer of the ages. So this is Ascended Master Jesus, Healer of the ages. And this is what they're trying to... What's the message is trying to get through to you is that they're trying to heal an aspect of you. definitely related to emotions, guys. Emotional healing. But it's like being in a receptive state to receive healing from your spirit guides, from your ancestors. It's really putting yourself in that place of that yin. The yin is receiving, it's surrendering, it's allowing. It's not controlling. It's the opposite of this. This is yang energy. We want to control, we want to drive, we have expectations, and we're just controlling every detail. We're controlling our own emotions at the same time. But they're saying, no, you got to go within, you got to feel this out. You got to allow. So then we have the journey. Maybe some of you are moving. Maybe this is what's causing some stress in the relationship. Journey speaks of moving. There's definitely some movement here, Cancer. Definitely some movement, and maybe is causing some changes within the relationships. Action. Someone is definitely taking action on. There's movement. I just feel like for some of you, moving is causing a lot of stress. There's a lack of appreciation and gratitude that's causing these conflicts, storm warning, not seeing eye to eye. And this is going to go through. This is going to be unfolding in the month of July. Moving into, there you go, hostilities. Okay, we're definitely not feeling in harmony with whatever we are dealing with, Cancer. So this is something that we need to address in the month of July, definitely. Hostilities. How can we put down that sword and try to find a balanced approach, a win-win solution? Might be a woman causing this. See female energies here. Again, it could be mother issues, mother who is intervening, mother-in-law. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. All right, let's get some advice, please, for my Cancer. It's up to you. Some of you are asking something, whether or not you should move forward, whether or not something is going to occur. Yeah, look at the recovery card. Bottom of the deck, no, for some of you. Now, it did say believe, if you believe. The thing is, in spirituality, we need to believe that something great is going to happen to us before it actually happens, before it actually appears in the physical. So it's not seeing is believing, it's believing is seeing. So there's something here that you need to trust, but the only way that you can trust that something good is going to happen or come to you or, attract is by letting go of how it happens, right? Letting go of control issues. And once again, we have recovery. So there's a lot of messages for you, Cancer, in July that are pointing you in the direction of recovery, of rest, of rejuvenation, of just allowing and trusting and surrendering, putting down the sword, the weapon, because some fights are not all worth the battle. All right, let's get one more feeling for the Lover's Oracle, and we're going to wrap this up. I am so grateful for your likes, shares, and subscriptions, guys. Look at this, manifesting miracles. Sorry about the glare here. We're going to get it to clear up. I'm going to read it for you. So it says, your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So you got to put yourself in this receptive state in order for miracles to manifest. That is beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for following me and subscribing. And for sharing and liking and commenting. If you'd like a personal reading, it would be my pleasure. So have a great month of July, and I'll try to do another one for the second half. I'm not sure. Like I said, I too am trying to be receptive to Spirit's guidance. So I'm just trusting, and everything happens in divine timing. So I am wishing you all the best. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.